This is Rogue Wing, Corling, or Helen RD over at Starship Modeler. Welcome to the workshop. Alright. Little progress report on the Viper. To be honest, since this weekend I haven't gotten a whole lot done on it, but I'll show you where I'm sitting. Started working on the markings. I've been using the kit markings. Got the bottom maneuvering thrusters on the back here. These weren't too bad to put on. These resulted in what I'm going to have to honestly confess was a cheat. With the stair step here, Mobius made these into two decals. One for the step, one for the section underneath it. Ran into a problem with this one. With this one over here, it actually tore on me as I was trying to move it into place. So, I cheated. I decanted some of this. And while the model actually calls for insignia red in the instructions, this Italian red, as you can see, is pretty much a dead even match for the paint. I also cheated in one other area. The kit decals have the nose here as one piece to go around the nose, and then a piece for this half of the front and this half of the front. Going to be honest there, I masked it off, painted it by hand with the Italian red. Still got a lot of striping to put on. I still have a lot of RCS thrusters to put on. And I still have a lot of other miscellaneous markings to put on. But that's where we sit right now. Okay, continuing on with the decal job on Angel Flight. Got a little bit more work done, but a couple of things I think need to be pointed out. Alright. Previous reviews I've read of this kit, or build-up articles I've read about this kit, talked about the overall fragility of these decals. And these decals are very stiff. They're not all that thick, but they're very stiff. As I was pulling this one across, it started to stick, so I lifted it up to try to move it into position a little better, and while you can't see it through here, it broke. I was able to get the seam matched back up, but I can illustrate my point here along the wing edge. This decal actually had almost enough excess to go over the edge of the wing, but as I tried to fold it over the edge of the wing, it broke. Same on this edge. Now, in Mobius defense, they did include decals for the edge of the wing, here and here, as well as for the edge of the rudder once you put that decal down. But I figured I'd give you guys a heads up on that, because it can be very disconcerting. I've got the nose RCS thrusters down on the bottom. And once I let this sit for a bit, I'll probably put her on the base so I can flip her over and get to work on the decals across the top. Suddenly, after that discovery with the wing marking, I am very scared about that stripe coming down the nose of the Viper. Well, stay tuned and we'll see what happens. Alright. Upper decalling is well underway now. As you can see, I've got the main striping on, as well as the RCS thrusters toward the back. There will be a couple of areas, as I've already pointed out, that will need some touch-up, being here, just a little bit here where I didn't quite get the markings to line up. I'll still need to go in and do the wing edges as well. I've also started putting on the rest of the nose RCS thrusters. Slowly but surely, the decalling monster, or process, or however you want to call it, is getting done. Alright, final decalling update for Angel Flight. At this point, all of the decals are down. Fair warning to those of you who are looking to build this kit, this decal took me about 4 tries to get lined up right, and I think it's still a little off center. Alright, got the standard decals on, as well as my custom numbers and nameplate, showing that this bird belongs to not Lieutenant, but Captain Kara Thrace, and the number off the last plane she flew, 8757 NC. Now, I've still got the masking on, and that'll stay on until I get the coat of sealer on it, final assembly done. Still need to go in and touch up the mismatches on the paint, as well as the areas that didn't get decaled. But at this point, all I've really got left to do is those areas I pointed out and a little touch-up, and then to insert the engines and guns. She'll be done.